TAF-35. Let's go back to land. The TAF-35 is another extinguishing robot. It's essentially a caterpillar-tracked firefighting system with a turbine. It's produced by the Italian company ME Controls, and it operates in a simple but efficient manner. The turbine sprays a cloud of fine drops of water into the air, like a mist. Then, using a propeller and an airstream, the unit moves the cloud of water towards the fire. The water mist takes the heat away from the fire very quickly, reducing its temperature. In this mode, the TAF-35 consumes up to 1,500 liters of water every minute. There is a jet spray mode, where the water consumption increases to 4,700 liters per minute. The water can also be replaced with foam if required. As other vehicles shown today, the TAF-35 is operated using a remote control, which makes it perfect for situations where it's too dangerous for people to enter a building, or when the area is difficult to reach and a standard fire engine can't be used to get there. The operating range is 300 meters. MVF-5. Firefighters constantly have to put their lives at risk, but some situations are more complex and threatening than others. When working in hazardous areas or when there's too much risk of collapse, it's better to send special machines to perform different tasks. Fortunately, modern fire extinguishing equipment is becoming more advanced every year. MVF-5 is a multi-purpose firefighting vehicle developed by the Croatian company Doc Ing. Its main feature is that it can be controlled remotely, which means the operator is safe at a distance of up to 1,500 meters. At the same time, the vehicle has an optimal size to get into hard-to-reach places. The engineers provided the MVF-5 with two tanks, one for foam and one for water. The machine can use either one of those tanks or both at once to extinguish the fire. The thermal imaging camera allows the operator to navigate even in low visibility conditions. An additional advantage is the gripper, which can lift objects, carry them, and even cut wires. This makes the MVF-5 potentially useful not only for firefighters. LUF-60. You are looking at a tracked, unmanned firefighting robot developed by specialists from Austria. It stands out among other models for its agility and compact, if not tiny, dimensions. Nevertheless, the LUF-60 is a powerful piece of equipment that can provide firefighters with considerable support. Operating it with the remote control feels like operating an RC car. The LUF-60 is 2.3 meters long, 1.3 meters wide, and 2.5 meters high. Thanks to its size, the robot can get through bottlenecks and travel through tunnels. The tracked platform guarantees a high cross-country ability too, so the LUF-60 can also climb ladders, ramps, and overcome low obstacles. The water jet is extremely powerful too. It sprays water at a speed of 2,400 liters per minute, reaching a distance of 60 meters. Alternatively, foam can be used, reducing the spraying distance to 35 meters. Jun. The fast development of robotics and technology allows firefighters to use all kinds of new vehicles during work. Jun by Chinese company Walkera is an air drone designed specifically for firefighters, taking into account all the requirements for extinguishing equipment. First of all, Jun will be useful for reconnaissance missions. The drone is compact enough to enter a building through a window, examine the situation, and find victims. The 30x zoom camera and night vision system make the operator's work easier and more efficient. Secondly, the drone is useful for extinguishing fires. It can be an important emergency aid, which is very useful when firefighters are preparing equipment in order to put out the fire. Jun drops special fire shells, able to cover an area of up to 9 cubic meters with a range of 40 meters. Jun has a folding structure. It's small and easy to transport too. Its battery provides 35 minutes of operation. Colossus. How fast a fire is extinguished depends directly on what information the firefighters have. The intensity of burning, the location of the source, the way the fire spreads. All this is valuable information that previously had to be obtained by risking human lives. But today, you can use a robot like this. Colossus is the brainchild of the French brand Shark Robotics Systems. This machine was used to put out the fire at the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris in April 2019. According to a member of the French fire brigade, robots played an important role in the operation, eliminating the fire quickly and avoiding further damage to the cathedral. Colossus moves at a speed of only 3.5 km per hour, but can easily overcome different obstacles. Its arsenal includes a water cannon, and most importantly, a high-resolution camera with a 360-degree view and a 25x zoom. And of course, the robot is fire-resistant and suitable for extreme conditions. It weighs just 500 kilograms, so it's easy to transport as well. TC800FF. Here is another interesting equipment that can perform a whole range of important tasks. The TC800FF from the French company Tektron significantly improves the safety of firefighters, allowing them to perform tasks remotely. The robot is also capable of offering logistics support. It's powerful enough to transport heavy rescue equipment. The TC800FF can push loads, or in critical situations provide towing force. Cameras and a large number of sensors make it an ideal reconnaissance vehicle. By climbing into inaccessible and hazardous areas, the robot helps to assess risks and gather important information. And the last function is helping victims. The TC800FF is capable of transporting oxygen cylinders or providing evacuation by carrying stretchers with people. Its payload is 800 kilograms. Thermite T3. The next robot is capable of replacing a person in a dangerous area. The Thermite T3 is the latest development of the American company How & How Technologies, and a state-of-the-art piece of equipment. Its robust components and protective coating allow it to approach the fire very closely. It can extinguish a fire using a fog nozzle too. At the rear of the vehicle there's a hose that delivers water from a tank or pond. Of course, people are still needed to extinguish fires. The Thermite is mainly used when it's too dangerous for a person to approach the fire. We are talking about fuel fires, chemical or nuclear leaks. The robot's output is 4,700 liters of water per minute. Fire Ox. The last specialized equipment on our list is the Fire Ox robot truck, equipped with a remote control function like the other vehicles in the video. But it has some other unique features. For example, it greatly simplifies operation because it can follow a person autonomously. This means that the robot carries loads or other equipment, so the firefighters don't have to worry about its safety and concentrate fully on their work. Despite its small size, the robot has large wheels that allow it to overcome obstacles. Water is sprayed in tiny drops, a mist or a jet. Thanks to the winch and the 400-kilogram payload, the Fire Ox is able to evacuate people, move loads, and remove debris.